Okay, so I'm back with my Halo Couture. I did one video before now, back in the summer, talking about how I could not make this work. But I got some feedback from that saying that I should try a few things, so I am going to. Well, before I try the one person told me that she had luck when she just cut out like the whole top layer. I'm not exactly sure how to do that, but I'm not going to go that far just yet. I'm going to put it in and curl it together with my hair, and you guys can just tell me whether or not you think that works. So what I have to do that is section my hair, and I'm no expert at how to do this, but I'm going to try. So my hair is, I've always had enough hair. I mean, not overly thick, but not thin either, but it's always been a fine texture. And this Halo hair is more of a coarse texture, so I wish I could make it blend with my hair. We'll see. People do love these things. I just want to get it right in that track there, so I don't have to do a whole lot of pulling of the hair out and over it. I don't know. People that make this work, that this works for you, am I supposed to have it that far? I mean, am I supposed to pull this hair over the top of it? Maybe I am. Maybe I should do that, because I think you have to have enough hair hanging over the top to make it like secure. So I'm going to try that. I want to give it a good experiment. So I'm just going to follow that line and then pull out whatever should be over the top of it. So I've just washed my hair, and then I blew it dry and tried to make it kind of smooth as I was blow drying it with my little Revlon dryer with the brush. That's on the bottom of it. Maybe that's good. Okay, and then we'll let this down. So all this covers all that. I'm going to brush it together. I'm not sure if I like the blunt, although I think the blunt is what is in now, the blunt cut. Mine is definitely not blunt cut. I mean, it probably is blunt cut, but it doesn't look blunt cut because it's thin on the ends. Does that even make sense? Probably not. I've got all that behind it. Okay, I'm going to turn around in a second. But then I still see where it kind of, I mean, you can kind of see, but I think that I have some hairs there that are not completely clear of it. Not sure how you get that to be clear and not smushed down by that little line. Okay, can you tell? Can you tell that I have one end? Except that my hair is really thick. Maybe not. Maybe you can't tell. Maybe it's just my own knowing how thin my hair is and it feeling so thick. Maybe I just think that it looks unreal. Okay, so I'm just going to show it to you before I curl it. That's how long it is. Should I brush it?
Oh, my goodness.
Okay. Let the curling begin. Alright, pull my sleeves up for this. I'm sorry I make so much noise and get all up in your face. I'm sorry. I am not a professional anything. I just trying to make my hairpiece work, guys. Okay, so years ago I had the great lengths ones that you like fused in. It was like the little individuals. And I know from back then that we had to curl, I had to curl my own hair with the extension hair to make it look right. So we'll try that. And somebody suggested or told me that they use a 1-inch. So that's what I'm gonna use. Well, I think they said they use a 1-inch or they use multiple kinds. I'm gonna try this one. And you have to make sure, I know, that not to touch this to that line or it will melt and break, I'm sure. And that's a lot of hair. It's a little blonde on the ends. So I just filmed a drugstore makeup get ready with me. If anybody wants to see that, I'd appreciate it if you'd click on that video too and subscribe to me. And I don't know that that's cut right on the ends. And I feel like that's my fault. That's not my hairdresser's fault. I think that I must have cut it shorter once I got home. I can't remember though. Okay. That's where it's like really thick right there. Man, that's too thick for one curl. My dog is banging into the door wanting to come in. Well, it looks like it might actually work. I'm glad somebody wrote to me. At first I thought they were being mean to me, but then I just got to thinking, well, maybe they're probably just joking. You know, sometimes when you're joking, it doesn't come across when you're writing it as much. So I'm just gonna think that she was not being mean. She was just being funny. And I ended up talking to her a few times in the comments, and she gave me some good ideas. Anyway, she said she loved hers. She'd had hers for a little bit, and she really loved it. So I want to love mine. I was willing to pay the price for it. I just couldn't seem to make it work. And it's looking better now, though. Maybe I never really put it in right and then curled it all together. I don't know. Well, because my hairdresser did it and it looked pretty good, but it was just too long. Because you know how when you first get your extensions, you're afraid to cut it shorter because, you know, you can't put it back. And so I would think that she made it look pretty for it being too long. And then I think that in the end, I just got tired of bothering her about it. And so I just brought it home, chopped it off to the length that I wanted it to be, and then gave up on it. And I think maybe it's me. Maybe somebody needs to come in and feather out these ends for me a little bit. Like, maybe I'll take it back to her and she can fix it. I really just kind of got embarrassed about the whole thing and hated to keep bothering her because she's so super busy. She stays booked up, so booked up, and I hate to bother her when I think that it's not gonna get, and when I think that it's just not gonna be fixed. And I keep wasting her time. But if I curl it here and it looks pretty good, except that I don't like my ends, I may take it in with me next time I go and have her fix these ends a little bit. And she wouldn't mind. She never would have minded. She would have always done it. I should have just let her fix it. She kept saying, oh, I can fix it. I can make it right. And I'm sure she probably could have. I was going through a real struggle with my hair at that time. It was like breaking, and I was just giving up on it, I think. This could be a little hotter, I think. That's another thing. I've started using less heat on my hair because I'm trying to preserve it. It's not easy getting older. It's not just your skin and fat accumulating in places that you're not used to it. It's also then your hair starts breaking off and not growing as fast. It's not for sissies. You gotta be tough. Get through this. I'm just glad I've got it to go through. I mean, it'd be bad if you quit aging. I mean, what's the alternative? It's not good. So a friend of mine from high school posted something the other day about some kind of mud run or something. I'm not sure if that's what it's called, but it looks kind of fun. I'd like to do it, but I kind of hate to commit to it because then I know I'd really have to start working out. But I kind of maybe need that push. I don't know. Do I really want to go fall down in the mud? I don't know. Maybe it might be fun. Never done it before. This is my year for doing new things, so I think I will actually do that. I can make some good videos about it, maybe. So I went and worked out yesterday. I did some weightlifting. So sore today. That's the thing, if you ever quit the weightlifting for a few weeks, but I had to because I was sick. But boy, when you do, you pay the price when you go back the first time. You have to go through the soreness all over again. So if you do start your weightlifting program and you're getting to where you're not sore every day, don't quit, or else you'll have to go through that initial phase again. When I was a kid, well, not a kid, but teenager, 20-year-old, whatever. I always thought anytime I did try, it was actually not, I don't think I ever lifted a weight at all until after I had my first child and I was trying to lose some weight. We went to a gym and my husband he'd been lifting weights for years, so he was really strong. And so he kind of taught me what to do and stuff. That was my first time I'd ever lifted any weights. And I actually enjoy it once I get that initial soreness over. I kind of like those to be straight, I think, maybe. I don't know, so there's that. This side should have cooled already. I don't know, do I fluff it out? Do I brush it? Somebody comment and tell me, should I now brush it? Or should I just leave it be? This is just leaving it be. Maybe give it, it's hard to shake it though because it's so heavy. I'm wanting to stand up and look at it, but then you wouldn't be able to see it. Okay, I'm just gonna turn around, okay? So look for it. Okay, so I'm gonna have to, I can see that I'm gonna have to comb it up here. I have a double cowlick up here and it always wants to separate and all that, so maybe I do comb it. Okay, so there's that. Oh, look at my mirror. I like this mirror. It reminds me of like a Disney villain, evil queen type of mirror. I got it at the Dollar Tree for $1. It makes me happy. My friend Tina got one too. I mean, we didn't tell each other to get it. I just saw it in one of her Dollar Tree hauls. I'm like, oh, I have the same mirror. So that's kind of cool. So what do you guys think? I think it looks okay. Do you think it looks okay? Where's my comb? I swear. I just put it right here. I'm gonna do another one right here, just because this is what I normally do just on my own hair. I do it all back like that. Oh, see, look, you can see it right there. Do you see that? I mean, that won't be hidden after I put it down. But that seems like I could trim a little bit of that off. Seems like there's more fabric there than needs to be there. And you do have to kind of get used to that feeling of that hanging over your ear. But I think I could get used to it. And I think what I'd really like to do to make this work is then take a couple of pieces from each side and then put it in the back, and then that would like 100% secure it down. So that, I mean, because right now it's, I mean, I'm used to the clip-in kind, and so it doesn't feel exactly secure, although, I mean, I don't think it would come out unless I got in a fight and somebody like pulled it out. I'm not gonna get in a fight, I don't think. I try to avoid that as much as I can. So you can't, okay, there it is. Can you see that? Here, I'll lift it up in the back in a minute and let you see that. I mean, there's no feeling. I don't think anybody's gonna feel it. Because when I had those, what are they called? I just said it, great lengths or whatever, the ones that were, whatever, glued or melted into your hair. You could feel those. If I went like that right there, I'd feel all those little things. Now, I cannot feel it until I get, now when I get here, this is the first place that I feel it. But then, back in the back, if somebody's petting your head in the back, petting your head, if they're touching your head in the back, they don't feel it until you get way down here. So that's kind of nice. I should probably do a little something with this. These front pieces really don't like to curl back very well. Maybe I should just leave them alone. Okay, so there's that. It's just so thick down here, and I suppose if I like would take this and tease it just a little bit, it would look thicker up here, or spray something up in here. That would work. Okay, I'm going to show you in the back what it looks like again. And I could do another couple of curls, and that would probably look good. But here's where it is. So there's nothing until you get to right here. So I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, and so let's see, where's my clip? Let's see what it looks like if I were to clip it up. I would have to look up some videos on Oh, see now if I do this, it's like wanting to flip that part of it up right here. So maybe I can't do that. I don't know. Maybe I don't. I just wear it down. What do you guys think? Do you think it looks good? Does it look better than my normal hair? Would you cut these ends a little better so that they're not, maybe they're shaped a little better? Should I straighten them on the ends? You guys tell me. Did I make it work this time? Okay, that's my second Halo Couture review, and I do like it better. It is, I could work with it now. I think that what I would like to do is maybe attach one of those little comb, those little, you know what I'm talking about, the little things that you flip, the little comb thing, so it would attach more securely right there. I don't know. You guys give me some ideas. All right, bye. Thanks for watching. If you're not subscribed to me, I really wish you would consider it. Okay, so I'm back. I went ahead and I picked up all this hair that was above the line right there, and I teased it up just a little bit. I back combed it a little bit all around so that the thickness up here matched a little bit better down here. And I've decided that I think it looks really pretty actually, except for the fact that it's like really, really white blonde down here. And it's really evident when you do this. Okay, so all that right there is like, if I could get that, maybe, I'm a little bit more blonde now, brownish blonde. So maybe it's a color thing now. Maybe when I go back, I'll just say, here, put some low lights in here, and maybe it'll work. Anyway, thank you for the feedback. Whoever did feedback to me, or comment back to me when I made my first video. It did make me think to try it again, and I'm glad I did, because I think I really love it. I think it could be a really fun thing to do every now and then. I wouldn't want to fool with it every day, but for a special occasion, I think it would be really pretty. And I wish I would have figured it out before I went to that wedding last summer. Boo. So anyway, I've got more. I have more weddings to go to. So thanks for watching. Bye-bye.